Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing this palette, Juvia's Place Magic Mini Palette, and I'll be creating looks. I'll be swatching this palette and I'll be reviewing it too.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
So basically I'll be swatching this palette, I'll be creating looks, and also there would be some review. So here's a timestamp if you came here for a specific thing like swatches or looks, whatever. So here's a timestamp, go to that. I love the color story in this palette. Just yesterday I actually posted review of masquerade palette, and in that palette there are so many, like 9 pants are just neutral colors, but in this shade you get only one brown shade and one like a skin tone beige, pure beige color. I think these two are the only what do you call neutral colors in this palette. Apart from these two, all the other colors are just different and unique and just so amazing. All of these colors will suit amazingly on brown girls. So this lady who created this brand is an African American lady, if I'm not wrong, and basically she created this entire brand for women of color. So you know, basically any other eyeshadows, the colors don't really show up on your skin because of your darker, deeper skin tone, and this palettes or any of the palettes from Juvia's Place were focused on formulating an eyeshadow that would show up on a deeper skin tone as well, without any, you know, lighter primer or concealer, and these do show up on skins like us. So amazing. I bought it from this Instagram page called makeup international underscore or under makeup something, but I'll mention that in my description box. So I quickly wanted to give you quick understanding of the palette if you cannot see it on the camera. There are total 16 pans. 6 out of those are matte, and apart from that others are shimmer, and this one too feel like metallic. Some of them are pressed pigment. I'll mention which one are pressed pigment while swatching. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm not going to go in such a detail about brand and formulation in this particular review, but if you're interested, just yesterday I posted masquerade palette review and I talked about the brand and the owner quite a lot in that video. Very interesting stuff. So if you're interested, go on that. Another again very famous palette. Nikki Tutorial actually called this palette walls based pigmented eyeshadow or something like that, and that was the reason this brand actually came into beauty gurus radar, and that's how they became from indie to somewhat bigger brand.
All of my makeup that I did today is with this palette. I tried to use like as many colors as I could, and now I'm going to be doing live swatches and close-up of all these colors so that you can see how they look on brown skin tone. I'm not worried though, because Juvia's Place is black owned company, so I know that they're going to get pigmented, right? Live swatches are the most accurate, because let's be real, anybody can make swatches look good given the time, but when you're doing it live there is no manipulation and there is no faking it. So let's just go ahead and go through this one by one. So the first color here that we have is called Nubia. Nubia is very beautiful metallic gold, but with like a greenish sort of undertone leaning fairly towards yellow too actually, and I really don't care for this color, but if you know Indian brides, they love their gold. So this reminds me of like 24 karat beautiful gold color. It's so stunning. By the way, I'm just going to say this time, all of these shades have very buttery smooth texture and there is no fallout so far. The next shade that I have is called Kaya. The Kaya, the shade here is like this perfect reddish brownish color. I spoke too soon. It seems like this one has somewhat fallout. I think it looked beautiful to cut your crease or like a blown out in the crease. Now when I swatched it on my hand, it wasn't super pigmented. However, I did find that it is easy to build up, so I do like that, especially with crease colors, because sometimes you don't want to go in with super pigmented colors. And the next one we have is Ocean. Ocean is very light pink color. I feel like it has like that whitish pinkish hint. It's metallic. Once again with this one of like this kind of light color, I actually prefer this maybe in like inner corner as my highlight, or on top of other eyeshadow that is very light metallic color. The next that we have is Cassie. Now Cassie, this one I judged the book by its cover. When I saw Cassie, I was like, this is the color of ashy undertone, but however I'm wearing Cassie underneath my brow bone right now and it proved me wrong. It's not actually, I mean, it is pretty much just a matte beige color. It blends a little bit on a cooler side, but I actually do like it. I think that it just gives you very neutral and natural matte brow highlight, and it's great. The next color that we have is called Zuba. Zuba is very beautiful pink color. The shades of pink are actually my favorite for brown skin tone, and like Zuba and Ocean, the light pink and this pink would look so beautiful together. This is another metallic, pretty much metallic warm pink color. The next shade that we have is called Naina. Now this is just that perfect brown orange matte color to go right into your crease. It is literally the perfect shade to put in your crease. Again, just like the other two mattes, it doesn't swatch super pigmented, but I did find that it was easy to build up, and I actually used this on my crease today for this look. It was the first thing that I did. Even actually with a brush, this worked much better than how it swatched here. The next shade that we have is called Barona, and it is like this metallic brown gold color. I think color like this looks so beautiful on dark skin tone, but darker you are, the more metallic and just more bling it shows up on your eyelid. This is a very beautiful metallic color. Love this one. Next shade that we have is called Koji. Koji is like a bright red pink color. I actually really love this color. I love colors that are right in between, like when you look at it you can't tell if it's red or hot pink combination sort, right? Again, it is matte shade, and on the first swatch it isn't completely opaque, but it did build up very nicely. Next shade that we have is called Foso, and for the life of me this shade does not want to show up accurately on camera. I don't know what's wrong with my lens, or I don't know, but it's not picking up how beautiful this color is in real life. This has so many different color in it. It's actually like purpley, pink, blue all together. It is so stunning. I'm definitely going to be using this shade a lot on this channel. This is super metallic, and even the formula itself, like out of all these metallic ones in this palette, this formula is like so good and so smooth and better than other metallics in this palette. This is the best formula actually. I don't know why this one is different than other. The next color that we have is called Aja or Asia. I mean, please forgive me if I'm pronouncing anything wrong. Basically a perfect dark teal color that is, you know, more like a satin finish, and it's not completely metallic. It's more like a satin finish, but yeah, it's beautiful blue green color. Next shade that we have is called Y is like a gray and light blue mixed together. This is majority of what I had going on my eyes today. It is really beautiful. It's metallic, and depending on the lighting it does pull a little more on like a gray silver side on my skin tone, but yeah, I like it. The next shade that we have is Yamaha. Yamaha is like light, I would describe it as sky blue color. It is metallic and it looks very beautiful on the eyelids. Y and Yamaha would be very beautiful together on the eyes. So the next shade is Ice. Ice is a deep beautiful purple color. Now this one does not swatch very nicely, however it does build up. I had this one underneath my eyelids right now, so on a brush it is even better. So it does build up very easily, and yeah, this is really beautiful and unique shade. So the next shade that we have is called Yara. Yara to me is like a green with a gold mixed into it. It's really beautiful, really metallic, looks really nice. The next shade that we have is called Bozo or Booze. Though I like an intense emerald green color, I actually love this color. Green is my favorite color, so you will be seeing me use this a lot on this channel. It's so buttery, so metallic. The formula is so nice. It has like a little sparkle in it too. That's a different thing from compared to other eyeshadows in this palette. The last shade that we have is called Hide or Yoji Day. This is basically your dark navy blue color. It is a matte color, and yeah, you do have to build this color up however, but yeah, it's a beautiful dark blue color. So keep in mind, this is just my first impression. I haven't actually used all of these shades on my eyes. I did use only few for this look, so I have a feeling that the rest are going to perform better with brushes rather than swatches like this. But overall, I'm actually very happy that I bought this palette, this formula, and all of these eyeshadows are so good, so smooth, so buttery. Like I said before, it doesn't really have that much fallout except 3 or 4 eyeshadows, which I appreciate. It's actually really affordable. 16 eyeshadows for $35, the original size, and the one I have is mini one. And this quality is pretty much like high-end eyeshadow. It's pigmented, and it will show up on dark skin tones. For girls like us, Indian skin tone, brown skin tone, it's perfect for us. The mini version that I have is even cheaper. It's I'm not sure about US price, but in India you can get it for less than 3,000 or 3,000 rupees. So yeah, overall my first impression is this is a great palette. I love the colors in here, and overall shades, both emeralds, blue and green, are so beautiful. I love using colors on my eyes. So yeah, this is a really good, addition to my palette collection.
Palette is so glamorous. This greens and blues, I feel like this purpley blue and this dark blue are such a unique shade. So again, there are this one gray shimmer is amazing for all the smoky eyes and everything. I feel like this is very common golden shimmer with just yellow undertone to it. I feel like this is something all the Indian brides really gravitate towards. But yeah, this is the only shade actually I'm not very big fan of in this palette, but only because it's my personal preference that I don't use this kind of shimmer. It's only because of this color, but apart from that I'm going to make use of all the other shades in this palette. But if you're someone like me who likes like really unique looks and just want colorful eyeshadow so you could play with it rather than just use it for events and parties and stuff like that, if you want to play with palettes like that, I do suggest you go for Masquerade palette. Even though that palette has so many neutral colors in it, once you go through that palette's color story, you'll understand there are so many looks, so many more looks than this palette you can create from that one. And yeah, just click on that video link. I'll be providing it in the description box, so you can have a clear idea on which palette is suitable for you. I mean, there are so many palettes from Juvia's place that you can buy, but these two, this Magic Mini and Masquerade palette, are something I feel like people can invest in, because these two palette only come in mini version of the original one. This were hit 3 or 4 years ago, and then they, I think, discontinued the original version because mini palettes were, reasonable option. People don't want to buy huge palette with huge pans, and they're not even going to hit pan on it, because every day new launches and new palettes are coming. So many companies that are launching something every month, so it gets overwhelming